FedEx just delivered another product. This looks like one of these power stations, which is very cool. They're very popular nowadays. Charging this one up now to 58%.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another weekend product review. As you guys know, here on the East Coast, we get a lot of storms. And as a result, we get a lot of power outages. So we get blackouts pretty often. While I do have several gas-powered generators, they're so loud. And sometimes, because they're gas-filled, if you leave it for a long period of time, the ethanol, 10% in your unleaded gas, gums up and clogs your carburetor. So sometimes these gas generators, you can't really start them when you need them. So now, what's very popular are electric power stations. You charge these up to 100%, and then whenever you get a blackout, you whip them out, and you can plug your AC 110 in there, sometimes 220, and all different types of USB ports. A, micro, C, and a lot of times these things also have an option where you can attach a solar panel to it, so you can take this camping, and then you can charge it while you're just hanging out. So let's check out this new power station, power bank, electric generator, if you will, from ALLPOWERS. Comes with a little pouch over here. And here it is, a compact size. Wow, fancy. Let's see what's in this bag. Inside the bag, we have some cables here. It's just your charging cable. You plug into your regular 110 AC outlet, and it charges it up.
So this is the back of the unit. This cable here is for your solar power accessories. You can plug this yellow one into here, and if you have a solar panel that's optional that you can buy, you can recharge this using the power of the sun for free. And this is the plug for your AC 110 outlet. So if you once you depleted the battery, you plug this in and into your AC outlet, and that's it. Here's a circuit breaker button. Here we have the front main panel. Over here you have an area where you can plug in your devices that use a cigarette lighter plug for 12 volt DC. Over here we have two AC 110 regular plugs so that you can attach a light or any equipment that you have that requires this plug. Two AC outlets. And you have two USB-A inputs for charging, as well as two USB-C. Over here we have a light. Let's turn on this power. Okay, so here you have two power buttons. One is for your AC power. Over here is for your USB. Let's just turn this on. So apparently we have no power. It appears to be completely dead. So now we should just test and charge it. Like I said, open up the back panel where you would insert the AC 110 plug to charge. And you plug it in your regular outlet. Okay, as you can see, it's charging now, and it shows on the bottom, it takes 2 hours to fully charge this from 0%. The input right now is 115 watts going into it. We'll see how long it takes for us to charge this baby up. Okay, so it's been about an hour, hour and a half, something like that, and it's charged to 100%. So we'll now unplug it because it's fully charged. And I was doing some other things while we were waiting. So let's test this, huh?
So I was using some power tools. I left them out so we can try it, all right? Some of these machines, I've had a few, they don't take enough amperes, so they can't power tools. But we'll try this right here. So this is a multi-tool. It doesn't take as much amps as, let's say, a grinder. Let's see. Let's turn it on. Okay, now it's on for the AC.
right. That was kind of surprising. All right, I didn't think that would work, to be honest with you. I think it draws just too much power. Here we have a home drill. This takes a decent amount of power as well. Now you see, that's great. If you can use those things right there, you can take this box on the go wherever you need to go to a job site or something like that. And you can power all your power tools with just this little box. All right, so here's a real test. This grinder takes a lot of amps. I know that, okay? I'd be surprised if it works for the grinder. I don't think it's enough amp. Yep, we have an output circuit breaker, see? So, yep, it won't allow a grinder. Grinder takes up a lot of electricity, so I'm not surprised. But that was pretty good. You can do most power tools with this box. So it shut off by itself from that, and now we turn it back on again. You know what really draws a lot of power? A heat gun. Let's try that. All right, here we go. We have a standard heat gun. Let's see if this powers a heat gun without it busting the circuit. Wow! There you go. It worked for about a second, but now the circuit breaker cut off. So during that test, we ran those 4 tools, and it went down 1%. So you could definitely power a lot of things for a long time with this box. So as you saw, if you wanted to plug in stuff to use, you would turn on this part here. If you wanted to charge your electronics with the USB-C, regular USB cords, you would press there. Now if you had this in your car for emergencies, there's a light so that you can see what you're doing. So it has a work light for you. The LCD display here shows you your wattage of input when you're charging, the wattage output, and of course the time it took for us to charge this. What it said 2 hours before, it only took about an hour and a half. Again, cigarette lighter input. Very nice. So this is my ALLPOWERS power bank. As you saw, we were able to use some standard power tools with no problem. Heat gun and grinder that takes up a lot of amperage wasn't able to do it. But they have other more powerful ones too. So this is 600 watts with 1200 watt peak. It's very cool. Very useful in a blackout or if you're on the go and you need some kind of regular power. You can charge up all your electronics, your laptop, computer, whatever you have, including devices that have a cigarette lighter attachment to it. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. And thanks a lot for joining me on another weekend product review here at Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.